Hey, great morning to you. This is Santos Rolon Jr. here in Stockton, California. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever have one of those mornings where you wake up with a kind of a somber attitude? You know, you're thinking about everything. You're thinking about life. You're thinking about your children. You're thinking about the circumstances that you may find yourself in. I usually wake up every single day with a smile, and I'm smiling. I'm going to continue to smile. I wake up every day with the mindset of making every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over the top day, daily, period. Today's a little different. I want to share in this video, I want to talk to you about a few things. I used to lead a life of quiet desperation. There was a time in my life, and I might get a little teary eyed here in this video. I apologize for that. There was a time in my life where I had no direction. There was a time in my life where I didn't even know who I was. Confusion, horrible thinking. I would get caught up with all kinds of things that basically were hindering my success, were hindering my life. I was living a life of quiet desperation. And, that's a horrible place to be in. Can you relate to what I'm talking about here in this video? Are you living a life of quiet desperation? The Bible says that pride comes before a fall. And this morning I woke up thinking about my 18-year-old and my 17-year-old, and I have like 5 grandchildren. I know I don't look that old, but I'm 50 years young. And many people, sadly to say, are living a life of quiet desperation. They're living a life full of pride. They don't know where they're going in life. They don't know how to even, they don't even know how to sit down and think anymore to figure out what they really want to do with their lives. And I talk about a lot of things in my videos. I know that we're in a battle. This world is a battlefield, and there's also a battle for your mind as well as mine. Our children are being consumed, our youth. And I made a decision some time ago that I was going to make a difference. I've been able to turn my life around. I've been able to do some very miraculous things with my own life, starting right up here in the thinking process. I've been able to change the way that I think. I've been able to reprogram myself. And I made a vow that I would give back. One of the ways that I do that is through my YouTube channel, obviously. And I'm a novice. I don't know everything. Instagram, Twitter, and a few other social media sites. I'm actually going to be doing some live sessions. I believe I'm going to start getting into some live sessions on those social media sites because I really, truly want to impact the world. I want to help you find your true passion. I want to help you find your true passion because that is the glue that is going to actually keep you through those dark and difficult times. I may be speaking to a young person. I may be speaking to a child here or an adult. You don't have to live a quiet life of desperation. You don't have to. You don't have to live a life of depression. You have a choice in the matter today. And I'm about to make a difference. And I hope that you on the other side of the screen see my passion and my vision and help me. But, we got to educate our children. We got to sit down with them. We got to read with them. We got to be the example for them. One of the key things that helps me, actually there's many key things that help me, but one of the main things that helps me is sitting down and writing and thinking. We're so bogged down with TV. Even social media can bring people down. The games, all these sports, and all these activities, and all of these, the media and television, all of these things, music. It's like information overload. And no wonder our children, our youth can't sit down and think. You ask them a question and most of the time they say, I don't know. You know, I'm teaching my granddaughter that lives with me here to think as to think of herself as a winner. You know, when I sit down and read with her, I don't read these little kid books. I read the bigger books so she can, you know, expand her mind. When we play a game, lately we've been playing this game, and I'm always asking her who's going to win this game. You know, she's getting used to saying I'm going to win. Not me, but her. And that's what I'm trying to get into her little mind, that she's the winner regardless. Doesn't matter whether you win or whether you lose. What matters is your mindset. And the only way that we're going to be able to overcome a quiet life of desperation is we're going to have to kind of come outside of ourselves. We're going to have to lower our pride. And us as parents and as grandparents, we're going to have to start showing an example to not only our children and our youth. We got to challenge ourselves every day. You know, we must challenge ourselves every day to live a life that's exemplary, that the children can follow. You know, when I was growing up, it was the ghetto, it was cockroaches, it was abuse, it was trauma, it was alcoholism, fears, all kinds of ugly stuff. And that's what I grew up in the 60s and 70s. And I tell you, I'm very, very grateful today that I've been able to overcome by the grace of God through a lot of the rituals that I talk about in my other videos. And, you know, this is where we're at today, my friend. I had to get this off my chest this morning. You know, I hate seeing people living a life of quiet desperation. It bothers me because I know what it feels like. In fact, over the last couple of years, I've lost a couple of friends to suicide, a couple of children, youth, that were, their parents were friends of mine. And it's heartbreaking when you see that. When you see children that are confused, they don't know where they're going. And, you know, we got to really make a difference today. Let's make 2017 a year of difference, where you and I challenge ourselves to become our very best. I made a video that talked about that some couple days back. I'm issuing a challenge. I've taken that challenge on myself every single day. I'm making a choice to live my life, to be a better listener. You know, instead of running in my mouth all the time, but to be a listener and a student as well as a coach. But we got to learn to live in front of the people that we associate with, at home, on the job, within our business, out in society. You know, people are failing. Many people are failing. I fail every day. But at least I'm failing my way into success. You got to have a certain mindset today. I highly encourage you to watch some more of my videos. I'm going to start getting a little bit more personal in my videos. Talk about a little bit more of what I want to see and some of these issues that I want to address, because I definitely want to see people. In fact, today I'm getting ready to go down to the youth department here in my local town and see if I can get in there, to see if I can get inspired by the youth. I'm going in there to share a little bit of my story, but I want to know about them. What makes them tick? You know, it helped them to realize that they have dreams and they have passions lying inside of themselves. And it takes people like you and I to bring it out. Little by little, it all comes out, my friend. I tell you, man, I'm going to make today a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top day, in spite of and because of, and I'm going to challenge myself to become my very best. I hope that you'll take on the challenge too, to be an exemplary profile, a book read of all men, children, and youth. So, with that said, I'm going to end this video. Please comment below, subscribe to my channel, like my video, share this video. Help me share my passion, my vision to help others find what they truly want, that's going to make them be in love with themselves and encourage themselves and be motivated to just go on and strive for bigger and greater things into this new year. You know, let's not let our children and our youth fall by the wayside anymore. Me and you and I, we have a moral responsibility, especially if we've had our paradigms optimized. So, with that said, I'll see you at the top on my very next video. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you. And remember to make every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over the top day. I'll see you on my next video at the very top.